Hey everyone, it's Eric Gardiner from HeyEric.com, and today I got a great video for you about how to stage your home to get the most money possible when you're looking to sell. First off, according to the National Association of Realtors, homes that are professionally staged or just staged really well get more foot traffic and spend 73% less time on the market than homes that aren't. It helps people when they see those great photos online decide they want to drive by and they want to see it. These 10 steps are going to help you accomplish that as you prepare to sell your home. First is decluttering your home. We all have a lot of stuff everywhere. So decluttering is just removing a lot of that stuff. Kitchen countertops, bathroom countertops, your closet, removing clothes in your closet that you don't use regularly, and it's just starting to pack them up. Packing this stuff in advance helps you move when your home actually does sell. But a sparsely filled closet lets a buyer, as they walk through your home, realize that it is a large closet and it's just not packed full of junk. It's good not to neglect other things like the drawers, the cupboards, the refrigerator, some of those spaces that you don't think are that important, because a very serious buyer is probably going to look at all of those things. So it's important to declutter as much as possible. One of the pros of this is that once your house does sell, you've already packed a lot of this stuff up, so it makes moving a lot easier. Number two is for you to deep clean the home. When someone is looking for their dream home, they don't want it to be dirty or cluttered or messy. So it's a good idea to do a deep cleaning beforehand. If you have a larger home, it's a good idea to hire a professional so you don't have to deal with that. In addition to that, I recommend opening the windows if weather permits, just to let in all that fresh, natural air. It's a great way just to make it feel better in there, to depersonalize your home. This includes taking, personal mementos off the walls, taking them off the dressers, family pictures, maybe things that, they obviously mean a lot to you because they're your things, but when a buyer is touring your home, they want to be able to envision them in that space. They want it to be their home. So it's important for you as a seller to pack those things up during those showings and to let those buyers imagine it being their home. Number four is to neutralize the colors that you have throughout the home. A lot of times our kids or we really like some bold colors that maybe we paint on the wall. That can be a turnoff to a lot of buyers. And honestly, getting some paint and painting that bold wall to a more neutral color is a cheap way to freshen up your home that makes it look great and also gets rid of that bold color that might frighten some people off. Another way to do that is, say you have a crazy couch or it's a worn couch. Great thing to do is to buy a slipcover for it in a nice neutral color that matches and complements everything else around the house, and to put that on. It's a cheap, efficient way to just freshen it up and neutralize it more. Fifth is curb appeal. You only get one chance to really wow a buyer with the outside of the home. So it's important that you walk your home and have an honest conversation with yourself about, what shrubs do we need to trim back? Do we need to wash the siding, the outside of the house? And if it's really grimy on the driveway or other areas, it might be wise to rent a pressure washer and just clean all that out, get some soap, and just really scrub that driveway, because people want a good looking home and first impressions, they're important. Also important with curb appeal is making sure your windows are clean, your screens are clean, shutters are clean, and really just move back those window coverings to allow as much light in as possible. Because from the outside, it looks great. From the inside, it just looks bright. So it's a good thing to have done. 6 is getting your kitchen and your bathrooms really decluttered and just looking great. So you should have everything off the counters except for a couple of decorative pieces that just kind of look good. Don't have your toothbrush or hairbrush. Put that stuff away in a drawer. If you haven't used it for a long time, either donate it, throw it away, or just pack it up until you move into your new home. If your cabinets are just kind of thrashed or dingy or outdated, paint and hardware can be a simple, inexpensive way to freshen it up. While it will take you some time, it's a great way to just kind of freshen up some of those areas so that when a buyer walks through, they feel like it's new and they feel like it's fresh. 7th is to set your table. Wherever you eat, whether it's a dining room, a kitchen room table, set it so when a buyer walks through, they can envision having their family meal there. In addition to that, you'll want to set that dining room table, center it underneath the chandelier, maybe have a runner down the entire thing. If the table's kind of rough, just put a full tablecloth on it. If the dining room chairs are a little rough, get slip covers for those also. Next, rearrange your furniture. A lot of the ways that people have set up their furniture, it's what's happened over time with the way they sit, the way they watch TV. So think about focal points in the rooms that you have. Like a fireplace, that's a focal point. You want to set chairs around that so it can look like a conversation area. In smaller rooms, it's good to remove some of the larger furniture. It's always crazy seeing, those giant, oversized, L-shaped couches, sectionals that just don't fit in a room. That doesn't help the room feel large, and it doesn't help buyers imagine that room being large and them living in there. Other good tips are to take the furniture out from against the wall. It makes it feel larger. Also, when you walk into a room, the largest piece of furniture should probably be across from the entryway so that it feels larger, rather than having that large piece of furniture right in front of the entryway. That helps it feel bigger, and so the room is better. Small bedrooms, it's best just to have the bed and the side tables and lamps on the side tables. Take out any extra dressers or things like that. That'll make a bedroom feel way bigger. Next is lighting. Most people aren't looking for a dark, poorly lit house. Each room should typically have 3 types of light. Those are ambient light, task light, and accent light. These 3 things, while not every room's gonna have it, you can notice it most in the kitchen. They have the overhead light, they have the under counter lights, things like that help people do what they wanna do at different times of the day. So if the room can handle all that lighting, make sure you have it. Lastly is to highlight the back area, your backyard. Oftentimes this is a place where we like to entertain people, and it's the last place we usually focus on. So if you have like a little patio, add a little table and chairs and put some place settings out there so people can imagine it being like a breakfast nook or somewhere where they can hang out and have their barbecue. If there's a shaded area with trees, you can put a little hammock up there so they can envision laying out there reading their book. These are the 10 items that I've read and learned about that can help you stage your house and make it as beautiful and pleasant and offering as possible as buyers look at it online through pictures and also when they tour it at an open house. Reach out for anything with selling or buying a house. If you have questions, feel free. My number is 801-660-9173. You can also go to heyeric.com and we can just keep in touch. Thanks for watching this video and have a great day.